A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught by Theo Johnson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for him here. He fires one deep down the left side, and someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19, 18, Stephanie.
Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pitts brings it in. Still has some space inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 17. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Atlanta! So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing the out route complete. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Sack.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
70 Lions. Ready.
From the shotgun, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Now it's Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Sack. Mustang 19.
To the air with Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by Deion Henley. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him. Oh, the football's loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Giants looking at 2nd and 1. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion, out of the slot. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Oh, he puts him brought in inside the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. Connects with Johnson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He fires one deep down the middle. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 14. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Motioning him from the slot right. Here he is on 3rd and long. Neighbors with a catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn good.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Staying with Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Go.
Third down, it's Penix. It's caught for the first. And he's got enough to move the sticks. Offense up to the line fast. Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A lot of room they need here. It's fourth and a long 8. And they're going for this. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on, set.
Henry, the receiver, in motion right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Penix working from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Penix on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He's on the move. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Let's go now.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Rocco leading.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Man in motion, headed right. Running it after the penalty. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Here's Penix to throw. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Hold it ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st down, ball at the 36. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Giants 25.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He rolls to his right. Caught in the comeback route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
Slot man in motion right.
Set go.
They'll come out throwing. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been